We came up here to relax and get away for a little bit, and I found out the hot water heater has finally given out after like 40 years. So we've had this cabin for 10 years, and I knew this water heater was going, just didn't know when. So it's hard to relax when you have a problem that you need to fix. So I thought, what the heck, I'm gonna bring you along. I'm gonna have to go get some tools, get a hot water heater, and then come back and install it. So, and then maybe when it's all done, I could relax. So I'm gonna bring you along on this journey. This is not plumbing advice. I'm not a plumber. I'm just a DIY guy that needs some hot water, and I'm not gonna pay to have it fixed. So we'll see if I can do it. I have replaced a hot water heater before, and so let me show you what we're going to be taking out and replacing here. The good thing is it should be able to just disconnect everything, put a new one back in. This is just a regular one, 40 gallon. The dates on it are from 1988. It's got a few years in there, so we're going to get this thing out. Well, we're not going to get it out right now. I'm going to go find a new water heater for a reasonable price, and then I'll meet you back here when it's time to take this thing out. So it's the next morning. And so this is basically exactly the same size as what I have in there. I'm just swapping parts. So if you need to change out your water heater and you're not a plumber like me, right? And this isn't plumbing advice, but sometimes you just do what you got to do. And so this is just switching out parts to me. And I'll show you the steps that I use along the way. So right now we're going to shut off gas and the water, and then get this thing out of here and get this thing in here so we could enjoy this cabin, you know, and maybe take a hot shower. So let's get this thing unconnected out of here and this thing put in. The reason I'm getting rid of this water heater is because it doesn't hold hot water anymore. When it was on vacation mode, it would still heat up too hot and then kick it out of the water heater. So had this problem for the last couple of years. It just progressively got worse. So, and then shut the gas off right here. And there's no shut off valve here. So I'm gonna have to go outside the cabin around the back side and shut it off over at the meter. See, this is a gas line that comes out of here. So we'll just shut it off right here. There we go. So we're going to turn the gas on, and it should not last very long if that gas is off and it's on high. Yeah, gas is off. Now turn that off. Don't forget that. So right here up at high elevation, this is how we turn the water off. This is the waste stop valve. And this is down below the frost level. So it's down about 3 feet. So we're just going to turn the water off to the cabin like this. And now that's off. And we're still going to turn the water off at the water heater too. Okay, now I'm going to shut off the water. Even though I shut the water off to the house, I still want to shut it off here. This is tight in here, boy. This cabin was built in 1940. All the plumbing and electrical was updated probably about 30 years ago. So, okay, so we have the water off, we have the gas off, and I don't know what's going on inside the water heater, but it was and someone made this pipe, and I'm going to reuse this pipe, and it sends the water down here. Now we're going to start disconnecting everything, and then take the straps off, take this pipe off, disconnect this. All right, let's start disconnecting this thing. I think this water tank is mostly empty. Try to drain what I can. This stuff's so brittle, like just breaking. I'm gonna open up the hot water valve at the lowest point of the house right here. And that's the lowest point of the house. So I'm gonna open that valve up. There's water out of the pipes. Now we'll go back to the heater. Let's see if I think it's really mostly empty because it wasn't holding water. So Okay, so it's coming out. All right. We'll water the garden right here. Okay, so I'm going to wait for that to drain out as much as possible. And I'll be back when that's done. All right, there's the gas line. All right, so now we got the water lines disconnected. This cord right here plugs in to keep these pipes warm up here. Water's disconnected. The gas is disconnected. This right here I will disconnect right now. So this little bracket that someone put here years ago, I'm going to use it. This whole pipe system. There's one here and there's one down here as well. Drywall screws. Hey, drywall screws are handy, man. And this is up here in the snow and everything. They're not even rusted a little bit. Now we just need to take it out right there. I got my grandson holding the camera for me. That's nice. A little helper. These are hurricane straps. Safety straps, whatever you want to call them. We don't get hurricanes in California. Earthquake straps. That's what we call them. That's nice, they're already mounted. All right, we'll just leave those here because we're going to just reuse those. I just dropped the bolt. Can you look down here with me? We'll save that. Okay, and then look up here. Point it up here. Strap disconnected like that. Save the bolt so we don't lose that down in the wall somewhere. They got it wedged in here pretty good. So when I turn this pipe to get it out, it's twisting because it's all connected down here and it's pinched in this gas line. So I don't have any tools up here really. So we're going to take this good old box saw and I'm going to cut this copper line right here. And I may reuse it or I may not. It'd be nice to have a hacksaw right now. There we go. There we go. All disconnected. Got all my parts picked up. The water's still draining. There's still some water in there. This is the time where you might need another person, but I don't have another person, so we're just going to wiggle this thing out and get it on the ground. Hopefully don't mess up that gas line. Okay, everything's out of the way. It's just heavy. It's just heavy. Let me get some gloves. Ooh, hello, I guess we can go this way. Well, that's not how I wanted to go, but better than hurting my back. Well, that's one way to drain it. It's not the conventional way to drain it, but that's how it worked out. So yeah, if you can get two people, get two people. What it looks like inside this old 1940s cabin, water closet heater. Look at that. What's that? What is that? Is it a squirrel? Is it... Let's find out together. Oh yeah. I don't know what he is. Looks like a squirrel maybe. Yeah. Or I don't know what it is. You guys let me know if you know what it is. We're up. Oh, it's a gopher. Look at his teeth. Ooh. All right. I have traps all over. Up in the mountains, that's what you get. They love that insulation. All right, let's do something with him. So I turned the water back onto the cabin so we could have water in there while I finish this up. So now I'm gonna unbox the new water heater and get it ready to get it in here. Right here it says read me, so I will read that. So I'm gonna take a few minutes and read the directions. If I find out anything worthwhile sharing, I'll let you know. So the plan here is this is about 90 pounds dry. I put some steps here. I'm just gonna bear hug it and inch it up these steps and get it in here. Now I'm not gonna use a pan. I know a plumber will probably tell you probably need to use a pan. Well, I'm not gonna use a pan because this closet's outside, and if I have any problems, where's it gonna go? In a pan out here? I'm not worried about it. So I'm not using a pan, so I'm gonna inch this up, and that's what I'm gonna get up there and do right now. And I still need to, I'm gonna buy a new gas line though. I don't wanna reuse the old gas line. All right, that wasn't too bad. Got it in there. Get it situated. Now I need to go pick up a gas line, hook up the gas line, hook up the other lines. Woo, I'm out of shape, boy. Woo. So I picked up a new gas line, 30 inches. We'll throw this one away. They never recommend reusing these gas lines. I have some plumber's dope, pipe thread sealant for gas, some gas tape as well, just regular Teflon tape for up top for the water. And then we're gonna put some of this sealant, some of this plumber's dope on these threads right here and thread it into here, the yellow plumber's tape inside there. But first, I situated the heater, adjusted the lines so they thread on easily and straight first before I put any tape on there and tighten them down. I just want to make sure they're going to line up first. So I'm going to wrap it around 3 to 5 times. So put that Teflon tape on clockwise, so when you're tightening this down clockwise, it won't tear it off. Snug these down nice and snug. Not too tight, but nice and snug with the Teflon tape. This fitting I took off of this gas line is already back there, so I'm gonna use that one right there and just put some gas tape on. Okay, so now we're gonna turn the gas back on. Okay, so it's on. Let's go over to the water heater. I got some dish soap and water right here. First, we're going to do the smell test. Doesn't smell like gas, so that's good. Okay. I can't smell that one back there. Now we're going to spray it with some soapy water. And we don't want to see bubbles. I'm going to go turn on the water. make sure you refer to your manual when you're firing up your water heater. But right here it just says to light the pilot, to hold this down and click this. Just keep clicking it until the light status, this one, in this case, blue is normal. And then I just turned it on to low, and then I turned it on to a little hotter. So let's go see how hot the water is. It's been about an hour. Let's go see, buddy. Come on, let's see if I have hot water, okay? You gonna test it out for me? Okay. We're gonna test it out right here in the bathroom. Okay, I want you to test it out. We haven't tested out the hot water. Now you have to turn it on. Nope, that's the cold. Just put your hand there. It's cold. Let's keep hold it there. Let's see if it gets hot. Let me know if it gets hot. Is it getting warm?
No.
It's not getting warm. Oh, it's getting warm, huh?
Yeah.
It's getting warm, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we want it to get hot.
What's that?
Let me know when it's hot. Let me know when. Hold your hand. Can you hold your hand under there? Hold it. How long can you hold it? Come on. Is it hot?
Yeah.
Are you playing with me?
No.
All right, yeah, that's pretty hot. Yeah, that's pretty hot. Try doing it one more time. All right. All right, that's hot. Okay, we got hot water. Well, the original plan this Memorial Day weekend was just come up to the cabin and just relax in the nice weather. And remember the people that sacrificed their lives for us on this Memorial Day. But instead you got a hot water heater replacement. When I really wanted to show you the teardrop trailer and make it go through a tour build with you. So we're gonna have to get that next time. But until then, here's an American flag build in honor of all the fallen troops that have made the ultimate sacrifice for this great country. The end.